Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to talk about how to make bird's eye view. It may look difficult to do, but it's actually pretty easy as long as you have your model ready. The process is like the combination of master plan and perspective rendering. This picture shows you what we want to achieve today. Let's first briefly talk about how to prepare your models in SketchUp. Open the Material folder. You are able to find a SketchUp file here. Let's just open it. You can see I already made a model for you. If you want to make your own model, the first step you should do is importing CAD file. So let's go to File and click Import. For the format, you need to choose AutoCAD file. And right now you can choose the file you want to import. Make sure you click this option button here. And choose which unit you want to use. And click OK. And then you can click Import. The imported AutoCAD will bring in all of the different layers that were in here. Make sure you have your road and the building layer separate. To view your layer, you need to go to Window and click Layer. And you can see Layer dialog box opens. There are two layers here. Layer 0 is the road layer. Layer 1 is the building layer. You can see I can turn off the building layer, just leave the road, so that we can export those layers separately later. After checking the layer information, we need to create shadows for this building. So go to the View and check Shadows. What I want is just to create shadows for the buildings, not for the road. So to do that, you need to set entities to not cast or receive shadows in Entity Info. Click Window and click Entity Info. Right now it says no selection. We should select road layer. And you can see layer 0 is selected. Click the drop-down arrow. And right here you can see the options: cast shadows, receive shadows. So we need to uncheck both of them. Right now you can see the road shadow disappears. If you want to adjust the shadow's direction and the darkness, you can go to Window and click Shadows. From here you can adjust time, date, light, dark as you want. For the display, usually I check both on faces and on ground. But since we want to export 3 layers separately, the one layer is the buildings with shadows on it, and another one is only shadows on ground, and the third layer is the road layer. Right now you need to add a style to your model. Go to Window, choose Styles, and in the Styles panel, you need to click Select Type, and then choose Landscape Architecture Style. Click Edit here, and uncheck everything here. You can see your model become more clean. Now let's create a scene. You need to choose which angle is your design angle. So you can look around to decide which angle and which areas you want to see. Once you are satisfied with your angle, you can go to the View and click Animation and add Scene and create scene. You can see you create Scene 2. Scenes are just specific views of your model. You can save a scene that captures the current views in the program window. When you save a scene, you will have the option to save as many of the display settings as you would like to. When you return to that scene, the SketchUp will revert to the settings saved with the scene. Right here you can see the scene 1. This is what I created for you, so let's just use the scene 1. You can see the scene 1 preserved all the settings I have created for this model. Right now you can export your models into JPEG file. Just remember we need to separately export buildings with shadows on the face, road, and shadows. So first, I want to export building only. So I go to Window, Layer, turn off the road, and go to File, Export, 2D Graphic, choose JPEG image. Don't forget to click Options. And we need to set higher resolution and choose better quality. And click OK. And then you need to decide where you want to store this image and click Export. I already export those 3 layers for you, so you don't need to export by yourself. And now I want to export road only. So turn off the building layer and do the same process. Last, we need to export shadows on ground. So turn off the building layer and then go to the shadow. Just click on ground, turn off on faces, and then go to Style. Choose Hidden Line, and then go to Edit, uncheck Edges. Right now you can just see the shadows on ground, and then export it. Go to the folder. You can see these 3 layers are exported from the SketchUp: housing, road, and shadow. Now let's go to the Google Earth Pro. We need to get context map from the Google Earth Pro. Navigate to your set. Try your best to deflect the map at the same orientations as your model. You can compare the text map with your model. They are pretty similar to each other. So once you're satisfied with the orientation of the map, save the image. Click Save Image here. And make sure you choose the highest resolution. And click Save Image. Again, I already prepared this image for you, so you don't need to do again. Okay, let's go to Photoshop. And then click Folder. We need to import these 3 layers individually into the Photoshop. And then double-click background to unlock this layer. Rename the layer. These 2 layers we need to rasterize them. Then we need to use Magic Wand to delete any unwanted background. Right-click to select Similar. Turn on those layers and rearrange the order. Then go to the material folder and drag the context map into the Photoshop. Put it on the button and rasterize it. And then I will use Ctrl T to adjust the scale of the image. I want this map fit with our model. You can see there is a little bit off here, so we need to use the Distort tool to distort the image. Right-click, choose Distort, and drag the point, and you can distort the image. You need to be patient to this process because it will take a lot of time. Right now, I'm satisfied with my outcome. I will use Crop tool to adjust the size of the canvas. You can see the context map is too colorful, so we want to saturate it to make the designed areas pop out. What I do is create adjustment layer. Choose Saturation. Don't forget to click this icon to make the adjustment layer just affect the single layer that's directly below it. And we decrease saturation. And make this map a little bit darker. Next, let's deal with road. If I want to paint all the road the same color, I need to go to the road layer and hold Ctrl, click it. You can see all the roads are selected. Then I create another layer called Road Texture and choose light gray color. Use the Paint Bucket tool to paint all the road into gray color. You can also consider to add noise. Go to Filter, Add Noise. I'll just add a little bit. Click OK. The road still looks a little bit darker, so I want to reduce a little bit opacity. Some road may have different color. I assume this road is the wooden Broadway. I will paint this road with brown color. What I do is use Polygonal tool to select the areas of this road. You don't need to too accurate. Just include this road into the selected area. And then create another layer. And select brown color. Paint it. And then go back to the road layer. Hold Ctrl to click. Choose all the road. And then right click. Choose Reverse. And then go to the wooden Broadway. Press Delete. You can see this road have different color. Again, I can go to Filter to add some noise.